Hello everyone, my name is Brian Bourgeon and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about two main points of today's video, which is arguably two of the biggest news that will have NASCAR media right now, the NASCAR community, swirling with expectations for such an event and rumors and theories of where a driver could go. Let's start off with the big news that was dropped yesterday. The NASCAR All-Star race being at North Wilkesboro. Now, the North Wilkesboro Speedway is a legendary racetrack in NASCAR's history. It's been there for a long time, since the 1960s, 70s, 80s to 90s. It's a historic, and I mean historic, venue that, thankfully, in 2022, it's still going strong. Thanks to a specific person, Dale Earnhardt Jr., legend of the sport, has done an incredible job at keeping North Wilkesboro afloat, keeping it there. It's a legendary racetrack with still its asphalt still there, amazingly. It's according to a lot of people, it's still very good for racing, which is amazing considering that NASCAR has this huge event coming up for next year, which is again the NASCAR All-Star race that will be in May 21st, 2023 at North Wilkesboro. Now, in my opinion, again, it's an incredible accomplishment for the sport. Why? Because it's the combination of the now, the present, and the history. Present and history few combined into one for this incredible event, the revival of North Wilkesboro. And it's amazing. Personally, as a fan of NASCAR, I've been a fan of NASCAR since 2003, but I never had the experience to watch North Wilkesboro racing. Thankfully, that will all change next year. I will have the opportunity to be able to watch the race and have some fun watching it. But I have some things that I would like to, get out. I hope NASCAR can fix the problems with the next gen car right now. The next gen in short tracks right now, despite being very good at 1.5s and at super speedways, it has its problems at the short tracks, at the flat tracks. Such drivers as Kevin Harvick have jumped on social media saying that maybe 1,000 horsepower and 1,000 horsepower package and more tires can maybe play a huge factor into it. And I agree, because with such things as horsepower, more tires, tire wear coming into play, it could open up to many things: comers and goers, strategies, great racing, overtaking opportunities, especially with the 1,000 horsepower. Because with the more horsepower, the more braking opportunities there is, and with more braking zones, there's more overtaking opportunities, and with more overtaking opportunities brings incredible racing, great racing, and entertaining racing that will satisfy both drivers and fans watching from around the world, from either the racetrack or on TV. And personally, for me, I would love it. The more the chance of elements of strategy come into play, either fuel strategy, tire strategy come into play, I'm all for it. It would make for an electric all-star race, short track. It would be amazing. Heck, even some drivers have maybe made mentions of the short track showdown coming back. Such drivers as Danny Hamlin saying he would like to give a shot, Corey LaJoie, Chase Briscoe. Obviously, this is all, from Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has played a massive part in the revival of North Wilkesboro. He's played an incredible part, and he's honestly one of the reasons why we're having the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro. He's played a huge part, and is again why NASCAR decided to do this, and it's incredible. Heck, Dale Jr., in my opinion, should be the next president for NASCAR, or the CEO. He'd do incredible. He would be amazing at the job. He would be able to satisfy both drivers, us the fans. He would do us wonders. And maybe even the team owners when it comes to perhaps charters. I don't know. Maybe. It would be amazing. And again, he's done an incredible job, and he deserves massive props from everyone that he is the reason, once again, North Wilkesboro is coming back. And that's amazing. Now, to the second point. Yesterday also, Dale Earnhardt Jr. posted a tweet which was a Busch pointing at an 8-ball. But considering how NASCAR Twitter can be right now, multiple people, lots of people, have rumored to potentially be in Kyle Busch heading to the RCR 8. While that could be possible, and some tweets of Adam Stern have reported that it's Kyle Busch's most likely destination right now, Kyle Busch to RCR, it would be a wild one. Because for that to happen, it would require a third charter for RCR, so Kyle Busch can grab the seat, the third ride for Richard Childress Racing. And it would form a team of Austin Dillon, Tyler Reddick, and Kyle Busch. It'd be an incredibly interesting team, and it would also open the door of the question of who would take over the 18 seat. More than likely, some people have said that maybe Ty Gibbs can have the seat. Some have said Brandon Jones, for example. Although Brandon Jones seems very unlikely to have the seat. In my opinion, Ty Gibbs is most likely to end up having that seat. Although, who knows, a lot of things can happen. Maybe Reddy could end up being in the 18, or he could end up going to RCR, or he could go to Colleague, or if sadly Kurt Busch can't continue due to his incident at Pocono where he suffered a concussion, Kurt could end up retiring and Kyle Busch could take over a seat in 23XI Racing and team up with Bubba Wallace, which would be insane because, Kyle Busch with Tyler Reddick right now is insane, but maybe Kyle Busch heading to 23XI if Kurt Busch decides to retire would be even crazier because, again, you have Bubba Wallace and Kyle Busch in the same team, an unlikely pair, which raises questions of how their performance would be. How would they work together? It opens up a lot of questions, but it also, the same thing goes if Kyle Busch goes to Colleague. See, Colleague Racing is a new underdog, on-the-rise team. They've already won in the Cup Series, thanks to A.J. Allmendinger in the Indianapolis Road Course. They ran well with Noah Gragson at Michigan. Got Daniel Hemrick at Daytona this year. They ran well. They ran well, and with Kyle Busch coming to the team, it would be big because they would have a superstar in Kyle Busch, very talented driver, one of the best drivers of our generation, with a rising team that could bring them to the top. It would be some. It would be very entertaining to see Kyle Busch with Colleague, but the same goes with Kyle Busch and to RCR, which not a lot of people expect because, now considering the tweets from Adam Stern, maybe could be the case. Some quotes also from David Wilson, a huge part of TRD, have said that he doesn't want to comment on Kyle Busch maybe heading back to Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing. To which some people have said that, he may not come back next year. He's going somewhere else, RCR, Colleague, which could end up being the case. Again, who knows? We still have to see how Kyle Busch's performance is throughout the year, how he improves, what news comes up. Maybe, if I'm correct, there could be an announcement this weekend about Kyle Busch where he could head to. So, it all depends on how everything goes. And to conclude, talk a little bit about the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series at Kansas tonight. It was a good race, a very good race, filled with great racing, very interesting strategy, fun battles, good racing. And it ended up being a battle between Carson Hocevar, who tried to make it the whole way on fuel, which he almost made it work to get into the playoffs, but sadly got passed on the last lap by John Nemechek, who ended up breaking his heart again, as he finished second place and missed out on the playoffs by just 3 points. So again, a tough break for Carson Hocevar. He's definitely going to get his first win soon. I don't know where, I don't know how, but he's definitely going to get his first win this year. Just got to hope for a miracle right now. But, yeah, that's personally all I got from the news right now in NASCAR surrounding North Wilkesboro, Kyle Busch, where he's going to go to, and a little bit of the truck race. If I had to rate it, 8.9 out of 10. Very good race. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, it'd be great. I would definitely love that. And I will see you all maybe on Monday, which I'm planning to make a video about the NASCAR Cup Series race, a personal review of what I thought of it and what I liked and disliked. Thank you.